The album is out. It's out officially at midnight, so
Yes.
it's out right now. Chuck Townley, congratulations, role model.
Thank you so
Come
much.
on, this is it. Woo! Big deal. Thank you for coming back to the show, and thank you for being a talk guest. Your first time as a talk guest.
This is my first time on the couch, yeah.
Of any show.
Of any show,
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. This is great. I'm honored. I'm honored. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Last time you were here, we were talking about this great album, Kansas Anymore. You came on, and I remember Sally was just coming out, and it was, I didn't even know if anyone in the audience knew Sally. And I go, guys, wait till you see Role Model. He's fantastic. I go, let me just play a little bit. And I played just a little bit of Sally, and the whole audience knew it word for word and sang it back to me.
Yes, I remember.
Do you remember that?
I do remember. I remember I was in the green room watching. I could also hear from back there. But I mean, I was shocked. I didn't know that was allowed. I didn't know you guys were allowed to do that. I thought it was like Jimmy's talking.
No.
There was no rules. I loved it.
Oh, it's back and forth here with us.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely. But they all loved you. And Kansas Anymore went on to be one of the biggest albums of the year. And are you from Kansas?
I'm not from Kansas.
Not from Kansas.
No, I'm not. That caused confusion, and you know, rightfully so. But by the name, I'm from Maine. But you know, yeah.
Yeah, but if you called it Maine anymore, it wouldn't make any
Doesn't
sense.
ring-
No.
No.
I get it. Kansas.
Kansas,
You're
know,
not.
it's a metaphor.
I get it. Yeah, we got it. Yeah. But you're from Maine.
I'm from Maine, yeah.
Fun.
I know. I'm going there first thing in the morning tomorrow. I'm gonna play an album release show. And
No
it's,
way. Have you performed there?
I haven't. I've waited my whole career to like do a show in Maine. I never thought people
Hometown
would-
show.
I know. I didn't think anyone would show up. Like truly, like that's why I was putting it off forever. And then with Kansas Anymore, it felt like for the first time in my career, I had my home state of Maine kind of behind me and stuff.
Come on. Good for you, bud. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I think when you performed on our show, I think Bowen Yang was your Sally.
He sure was. He was an amazing Sally, too.
Yeah, so when you sing Sally, now and then you have a celebrity come out and they will be the Sally and they'll dance. You had, I remember Kate Hudson did it.
Yes.
You had so many fun people. Did you know all these people before they were Sally?
No. Some of them you do.
And some of you just meet on stage.
And then some of them, the first time you're meeting them is like twirling them around on stage, which to be honest, is an amazing way to meet someone. Like skipping, like imagine going on a date and like getting to skip the small talk of like, where are you from?
Yeah.
It's like, no, you just immediately dancing with them.
Spinning and dancing. Yeah, why not?
I loved it. It was great.
I will say my favorite Sally is when you brought your mom on stage.
Oh.
That was pretty cool. Come on, bud. Where was that? And was she surprised to get the invite to be Sally?
She was surprised. That was in Boston, which at the time was like the closest thing to a hometown show. So
yeah.
My whole family, extended family came, and I asked my mom ahead of time, and she was like, I want to keep it a secret from the rest of the family. And she snuck off while the show was going and like snuck out into the darkness and came up and successfully surprised the whole family. And her sister, my aunt, was furious that she did not. Furious.
Really?
Yeah, it caused a lot of drama, yeah.
It's like, you didn't tell me?
I know, she was like, I'm sure she was in the crowd just like fury, just fire in her eyes.
Yeah. I know you got to open for our pal Gracie Abrams,
Yes.
who's amazing. Oh my God.
The best.
We love her. But you kind of crushed it. What do you remember about getting that phone call?
I remember, I think my album had not come out yet, and I don't think I had started my rollout, but she was looking for openers, and I think someone at the label sent her some of the early music, and she liked it, and she invited me on tour, and it was an instant yes, and it went on to like change the trajectory of my career. So we love Gracie.
Yeah, we love Gracie.
We love Gracie Abrams.
I want to ask you about this because I follow you on the socials.
Yeah.
And on the Instagram, you put up this cryptic. I will update enemies list after album is out. Okay, so your new album, Chuck Timely, is out officially right now at midnight. But what are the enemies list? I will update the enemies. Who's on the enemies list?
You know what's what's funny is I have an album that is out now, and I'm here to pretty much promote that. But I think really why I came here is to talk about the enemies list. And
This is why we're here.
I've had it for a couple years now. Some people know, some people here may know. I've had this, and I'm public about it, my enemies list. It's on my notes app. It started with People Magazine, and then MTV has been on there. Charlie XC artists have been on there.
Why is People Magazine on your enemies list?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, yeah. Smart.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
But
why is Charlie XCX on your list?
Because I was mad that she married George from the 1970s. I like George from the 1975. Again, and so I keep people make their way, but also like Charlie got off of the list, and the thing is, Jimmy, you were the last person to get added. Thank you. You were the last name to get added to the list.
Wait, what? I'm on the enemies list?
You are, and that's kind of why I wanted to come here.
This is insane.
Forget the album. Forget whatever. The album's coming out at midnight. Go buy it. But let's focus on this.
This is the real reason. I love you. I've supported you since.
I know, Jimmy. I love you, and that's why I came here, because I want to give you a second chance, and I've never really done that.
Yeah.
But earlier this year, you had Natalie Portman on, who I love, and we did a movie last year. It's coming out next year.
Yes,
at some point.
people are buzzing about your movie.
Yes.
You're acting in a movie.
I'm in a movie with Natalie and Mark Ruffalo, but Natalie was on here, and she was talking to you, and she told you my full legal name, Tucker Pillsbury.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, and how did I...
You laughed. You...
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like
No,
something
you
I would
laughed
do.
right in my face through the screen. I remember watching it. And so immediately I screen recorded it, and I put it on my Instagram, and then I followed it up with me writing your name into the enemy list.
Wow. I mean,
But
Tucker Pillsbury the third.
yeah, no, there's no third, and don't further make fun of my name.
No, I thought you said that. I thought you said it. Sorry, I apologize.
No, there's no numbers.
Oh, I thought it was.
But
No, I just didn't know your name was Tucker Pillsbury.
yeah, and
I apologize.
I remember she had a little giggle too. I gotta talk to her. But
She's off the list. She's not even.
yours was worse though.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. How do I redeem
So
myself?
I figured, why not give you a chance to, redeem yourself?
I will.
So what I want to do is I'm going to tell you my full legal name, middle name as well, and if you laugh, I walk.
What in the world?
But
What's going on?
but if not, whatever. I'll take your name off the list.
Okay. Where
All
do I look? What?
Yeah.
Look. What camera? Do I look at you?
Look at me.
Oh, okay.
It feels more intimate. My name is Tucker Harrington Pillsbury. All right. I'll take your name.
Hand hug. Yeah. I'm afraid to laugh at anything now.
No.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were gonna say your name is Chuck Timely.
No.
I was like, that would be fantastic. 'Cause the name of the album is Chuck Timely and the Hourglass.
Yes, it is.
I'm so happy I'm off this list, by the way.
Yeah.
Why is Chuck Timely and the Hourglass your name? I love
I know, it's a mouthful.
No, I like it.
But I wanted to have this character to represent the themes on the album. A lot of it is about time and time passing, and I was in this 2-year period of being single, and my friends were getting married, and everything's kind of moving forward, and I felt
I was gonna ask you. It looks like you're at a wedding here on the cover.
it's very real.
Do you like weddings?
Well, I went to my first wedding as an adult literally this year, or I guess last summer, and
You were like,
I went into it being like, ugh. And then I was like weirdly moved by it, and there's fully a song on the album about it called "The Wedding." But I was not expecting to be like moved by a wedding, and now I guess I'm a wedding guy.
I respect.
Yeah, now
I like a good wedding. I saw this billboard because Charlie XCX, who we all know you are friends
Yes.
with, she coined the term Brat Summer.
She did.
Yeah, and I saw this billboard that we took a picture of called Chuck Summer.
Yes, Chuck Summer.
So Chuck Timely, what would a Brat Summer be? That was like what?
Well, Brat's,
Going to clubs?
I'd love to ask. Yeah, to me that was like club, dark, strobe, Berlin,
Yeah,
a little bit of drugs maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
That's Brat Summer.
Chuck-
What is a Chuck Summer?
Chuck Summer feels more like a little, feels like a dirty little dive bar and like mud, getting dragged in the winter. Like it's like gross. There's
Yeah, I like that.
yeah.
And dirt bikes?
And dirt bikes. Yeah.
Yeah, why not? That's a Chuck Summer. All right, so we can have this Chuck Summer. We can do this.
I love Chuck Summer's fun. That's personally for me. I love Chuck Summer.
Yeah, we're gonna do Chuck Summer. We're debuting one of your new songs for us later in the show. Which one are you doing for us?
We're gonna do Harmony. It's the last track on the album.
Come on, bud. I'm so happy for your career.
Thank
keep
you.
going, keep going, keep
Thank
going.
you.
Come back for the movie.
I would love to.
It's a pleasure. Role model, everybody. Chuck Timely and the Hourglass is available everywhere right now. It's out. Role model is performing for us after the break. Stick around, everybody.